Do you want to glow up for 2025? And if that's a yes to my question, why? If you can't give me three valid reasons as to why you want to glow up for 2025, I'm gonna need you to leave this video, like it, share it with a friend who has their reasons as to why they want to glow up for 2025. And if you don't know your reasons for glowing up for 2025, leave this video. It's not for you. It might be for you later on, but it's currently not for you. And for those of you who did stay and who have your valid reasons as to why you want to go out for 2025, I'm gonna need you to, elaborate on them. Not elaborate to me, not elaborate in the comments, but I'm gonna need you to elaborate on them. Elaborate as to why you want to glow up for these reasons in 2025. And please, please, I mean it. Please put them down in the comments. I actually want to know what you guys think and what you guys want to glow up for and what you guys want to do in 2025. But I'm here to tell you that I'm gonna need you to come closer to the camera, come closer to like the speaker or the audio thingy. Please, please, please forget that people are talking about you behind your back. Yeah, that's it. People are always going to talk about you. People are always going to say stuff about you, whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not. They're always going to talk about you behind their back because they need to do that. They need that. You are what keeps their life interesting. It's like watching a reality TV show. You are what keeps their life interesting. They need to know everything that's going on in your life. They need to critique it out loud. They need to talk about it out loud to strangers, to whoever. They need to do that because if they don't, their life doesn't have meaning. If they don't, their life isn't as interesting as yours. And the reason why they talk about you behind your back is because they know they can never do or amount to what you do. They can never come close to doing what you do. You know how many times people have talked about me behind my back? And I know they talk about me behind my back. I just don't care. And you need to get that mentality because in order for you to actually become the person you want to be, you have to let go of what other people think of you. You really have to let go, whether it be positive or negative. The only opinion that matters to you is your opinion because your opinion of you defines you and it shapes you to who you want to be. Forget the people who are saying, oh, that person's so ugly, or oh, that person's not that smart, or oh, that person doesn't understand how things work. Let that go. Let it go because you want to know what they're doing while you're out here trying. They're probably sitting on their butts watching TV and thinking to themselves, wow, I wonder what that person's doing right now. They're probably doing something stupid. Wow, I wonder what that person's doing right now. They're probably not even trying their best. Meanwhile, you are trying. They're just mad. They're just jealous because they ain't like you. They hate us because they ain't us. Have you ever heard that saying? No, just me. Oh, okay. But no, the only reason why people will talk about you behind your back is because they have nothing interesting going on in their lives. They have nothing interesting that they're doing in their life. So they feel the need to talk about you behind your back, to talk about you regardless of what you're doing. They just love you that much. And honestly, that can sometimes fuel you. Remember how I said let go? You have to let go of that in order for you to fuel yourself. You do not need your main source of hope or inspiration to come from people who don't like you and people who are preying on your downfall and people who are gossiping about you. You don't need that. Because the only thing that you need is your own mentality. So that's what I wanted to say. The first thing that you have to let go of, or the first thing you have to do in order to go up for 2025 is let go of people's thoughts about you. The second thing you have to do is think about who you are. I like to think of it as like, think about who you were back then, think about who you are now, and think about who you want to be in the future. Because who you are back then does not define you as a person of who you are now. You have grown. Even if you don't see it, you have grown. And whether or not a lot of other people see it, it doesn't really matter because as long as you believe that you've grown, you've grown. And even if you don't see it currently, I want you to know, babe, you have grown from who you were in the past. And if someone hasn't told you, oh, I'm proud of you, I'm proud of you. And I know you don't know me, but I'm proud of you. And I want you to know that regardless of what you do, as long as it has a positive impact on something or someone who you care for, that I'm proud of you. Okay? Oh, okay. Oh, I got a little bit sentimental there. But the like I said, for your mentality, right? You have to think about what you're doing currently. Is what you're doing currently contributing to the life you want in the future? Like, I know that for me, I want a life in the future, right? I want a life where I am successful, and success can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But for me, my main form of success is being able to positively impact someone's life by them watching a video or by them hearing my voice and me saying, oh, something like, I'm proud of you. And honestly, I am proud of you. Because if you found this video, if you're watching this video, if you're hearing what I'm saying right now, I'm proud of you. I want someone to, whenever they hear my voice or whenever they watch one of my videos, for them to think to themselves, wow, I could really be better. I could really change. It all starts with you. And that's what I want for my future. So what I'm doing currently is I'm recording a video, obviously. I'm recording a video, and it's basically talking about what I want to do in the future, because that's the life that I want in the future. So I have to put in the work currently speaking in order to produce the outcome. Because a lot of people, they like to dream big. And I'm not saying don't dream big. What I am saying is dream big and act big. If you want to be if you want to start a business, right? If you let's say you want to start a business and you want to have a mainstream income of $1,000 a month, you have to put in the work. Meaning you have to advertise for the business. You have to actually make the products, regardless of what you're selling. You have to make the products, and you have to advertise, and you have to continue advertising. And I know the process is painful and slow, but you have to do it in order to get and secure the life that you want. A lot of people like to say, oh, I want to be very rich, but not that many people put in the work to be rich. I was watching this YouTube short, and oh my gosh, it was literally so great. But I was watching this YouTube short, and where this guy was like, hey, what's a piece of advice that you want to give to someone? And this person on the other side of the microphone was like, if you want to shop without looking at the price tag, you have to be able to work without looking at the clock. And that really struck me. And I was like, damn, they right for that. Because what? I didn't even think of that at first, but I was like, wow, that's really smart. So, what I want you to do, the second thing I want you to do is think about where you want to be in the future and think about your mentality. The third thing I want you to do is look at yourself. What? Yeah, that's probably what you're saying. I want you to look at yourself. I want you to look into a mirror, and I want you to see what you see. See the person that you see. See yourself and think to yourself, how have you put limitations on yourself? Because the only person that's holding you back from achieving or accomplishing what you want to accomplish is you. Whoa, what? The only person, I'll repeat it again, the only person that's holding you back from achieving what you want to achieve is you. It's not the people that are talking behind your back. No. It's not anyone else. It's you. The only person that can change yourself or that can change you is you. And that's why I was talking about like the mentality earlier, where you have to put in the work to contribute positively to your life. The only person who can do that is you. It's not going to be your parents. It's not going to be your friends. It's not going to be your haters. It's not going to be your family, your non-intermediate family. It's going to be you. 100 times, 10 out of 10 times, it will be you. The only person who can actually put in the work, and the only person who can change the way you perceive yourself, and the only person who can make you achieve things that you never thought you could have achieved, or the person who can make you achieve things that you want to achieve, is you. It's not going to be anyone else. It's going to be you. It's not going to be me who's telling you how to do it. No, it's going to be you, babe. If you want something bad enough, and if you feel the need to get that thing bad enough, you will do anything and everything at your disposal or in your power to do so. If you want to succeed in life, it doesn't start with buying the latest book. It doesn't start with buying the latest stuff. It doesn't start with even reading the latest article. No, it starts with you. The only person that has the power to pinpoint or to change how your future or how your life is in the future is you. The only person who puts a limit on yourself is you. You're the only limit because you're the one who placed the limit on yourself. So back to the mentality thing. And this all of the other topics that I've talked about so far are connected, because if you let the voices of other people misguide you and mislead you, they affect your mentality. And without a proper or a clear mentality, you can't actually achieve what you want to achieve, which is why the third point is the only person that's putting a limit on yourself is you. If you take to heart everything negative that someone's saying about you will not succeed and that person will laugh at you. And the only reason why that person will laugh at you is because you gave them the chance to laugh at you. By you listening to their stupid and dumb remarks about you, saying, oh, that person's not smart enough, or oh, that person's not cool enough, oh, that person's not pretty enough, you are allowing them to creep into your mind. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but it's your mind. Why is some other fool in your mind? Right. So the only person that's putting a limitation on you is you. And you have to let go of the limitations that other people, you have to stop listening to the negative things that other people are saying about you, because that's putting a limitation on you. And if you are putting a limitation on you, you limit everything that you can do. You limit your future possibilities. You limit everything that you're capable of doing. You limit you being able to start a business and secure a lot of money monthly for that business. You limit you being successful in the future. So do not, and I cannot stress this enough, do not listen to the negative remarks that people have about you. Okay? And the last one, and this will probably connect to a lot of people, and this also goes to me, is just because you're not there yet does not mean you will never be there. Again, just because you are not there yet, just because you're not at your final destination yet, does not mean you will never be there. It's like taking public transit. There will be a lot of bumpy stops, and there will be a lot of red lights, and there will be a lot of slow down lanes. Oh, there will be a lot of slow down lanes. But just because you're not at your destination yet does not mean that you will never reach it. It just takes time, it takes patience, and honestly, it takes consistency. You know how, like, if you're taking public transportation, like, say you're on a bus, right? Your stop is somewhere that's like 3 stops away. There will be a lot of red lights, there will be a lot of green lights, there will be a lot of people pressing stops before you get off, and the bus driver has to wait for them. But just because you're not there yet does not mean you will never be there. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of consistency. And honestly, there are times, and there will be times where you want to quit, and there will be times where you think to yourself, oh, all of this is pointless. I could just find another way. And sure, you could find another way, but what happens to all the work and effort that you've put in before, right? What happens to all the effort that you've put in before? Because if you stop where, if you're halfway there and you stop and you get off the bus and you choose to walk, it's going to take you a lot longer. And by the time that you reach your destination, the bus would have already been long gone. You would have already been there, but you chose to restart. So what I can say is, just because you're not there yet does not mean that you'll never be there. And honestly, this goes out to anyone, and whatever your situation may be, just think about the outcome that you want for yourself. Think about the future you want for yourself and put that effort in. And I know it'll be hard, and I know there are a lot of different futures that a lot of different people want for themselves, and I understand that not that many people want to give it a try, and not that many people want to like use their time to do that. You want to spend your time having fun. But if you want to have fun forever, you have to put in that work, currently speaking. Okay. Oh, also, hi, my name is More. I think of me as like the person who gives motivation, I guess. I'm just here to speak my mind and to give people motivation in various forms that like apply to not only me but apply to everyone. So please write a comment down in the, oh no, that messed up. Write me a comment, or write a comment at the bottom of this YouTube video saying, hi More, if you made it this far, or just write me the 3 reasons as to why you want to grow. And yeah, that's it. So bye.